Clips. Alrighty, YouTube's another one of Kips Clips. So the other night on the show, I touched upon the yanking of the monetization. Now, this has happened to many YouTubers out there. And the ones that I have had been privy to hear and whatnot, none of them have actually had the balls to stand up and actually say what is happening here, like in an honest fashion. And I'm predominantly pointing at Kev Faker because he's the best example that I've actually watched myself. I mean, bumbling about, but other people, I used to tell people to take my stuff and mirror it, but now I'm saying not to do that because he got hit with duplication and he didn't have the cojones to stand up and say it's because it is because I was a Russian robot or an Iranian robot. It's all the rhyming and repeating out there. It's the channels. Again, look, it's the channels that were mirroring, propagating all the RT, Press TV shite, you know, just taking clips from other news organisations and putting them on your channel. That is what this is about. Not whatever, however, the pathetic fucking sad attempt that wee junkie, dying heart bastard Kev Faker tried to project. So, here is like first-hand evidence if you want it, right? This is what you got hit with. Your channel did not comply with YouTube partner program. You can reapply to join 5 days time. Here's why your channel. I need to stick a wee magnifier on that. God almighty, where am I? Where's my mouse loose about this screen? Screen. Anyway, here are some types of the reused content. Now, where did I get this from? Oh dear, I've hold on 1 little second. It's here somewhere, but I just want to. Right, let me go back to the start. So I clicked on that first. Right. Know the copyright, know the fair use, got that down. Right, so I did fucking click on that. And then... Alright, here we go, this is it here, the big stuff in green, that's the first line that I'm not reading. We named some content quality violations from duplication to reused content. Splitting hairs. But if you're honest and you actually look at the channels that are getting hot with that, mine included, you can see the reasoning why. Because there's channels out there that proclaim to be independent people from Glasgow that in sections are nothing more than a mirror, identical mirror image of the programming that RT are putting out. And remember, Kev Faker, Truth Frequency Radio, Truth Tube, this guy's all about the truth. Can't tell you the truth about that. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. The guys went in and had to delete fucking almost every single one of his videos. Anyway, what I want to get to, what I'm going to do here, this is going to be the best of Kips Clips from the past. Because this morning I've basically went through and done my best to rid my channel of basically all the RT, Press TV, etc, etc, etc. All the mirror images of other people's shite that through my wrong assessment that I was spreading the truth when I was spreading other people's propaganda, I parroted it on my channel. Now I can stand up and go, at the time I thought I was spreading the truth. In hindsight, I wasn't. I was spreading other people's propaganda. Right? That's called like being a man, being able to like genuinely stand up and honestly assess what you've done and have the balls to admit it. If you're a wee junky looking bastard like Kev Faker with no balls, never mind a fucking rotten heart, I know how dare I do that, the baby Jesus is going to turn in his grave, then he's not even got the ability to rock up and tell you the truth about this. So in the process of And there you go. So what I'm doing, trying to get rid of all the mirrored content. Now, I thought it was going to be that's how many videos I've now got. Just under 2,000. I've just deleted over 1,000. Just over 1,000. That means on my channel, there was a 2-to-1 ratio of my own shit to other people's stuff. That ain't bad. I don't think that was actually too bad compared to some channels. For examples, where's fucking Kev Faker? I know I've got him in here somewhere. There we go. Truth Tube, aka fucking Glasgow Truth Tube, fucking junkie bastard, fucking evangelical motherfucker. Oh no, that's not even him. That's one of his old weird channels. Forgot his. Sure, I must have this thing. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, here we go. The Kev Baker Show from the Kev Baker Show. We need the Kev Baker Show, don't you know? My name's Richie Allen, 33 3rd. Now, let's say for example, right, 1.1 million views. That must have went down, but anyway, joined in 2011, right? But if you now go and look at the videos he's removed, let me just get rid of my big schnoz. Right, so let's see how much content, when it was your own content you're allowed, that he's been able to keep. So what's that? What have you got? You get 5 in each line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 55 videos he's been able to keep out of God knows how many thousands. It shows you what a rhyming repeater that guy was. Now, when I've went and done that exercise, I'm still left with 2,000 videos. Which I'm going to go and show you the best of, which is quite funny, because you get a chance at me laughing at myself, but also patting myself in the back at some points, you know, a fair and balanced assessment of the fucking lunacy, as well as the things that led me down the correct path, which I think's a valuable exercise. And I do just bear with me. I'm also going to turn the Bluetooth off of this before it starts doing what it's in. I was going to do this live, but shit, I can't. Full football card on tonight as well. Something to watch. God, am I going to actually do this? I should have probably done it beforehand. Anyway, you can go and do this yourself on my channel and go way back when and look at all the clips and the time stamps that are still on all the videos that I've left up. And what you'll see is, and there isn't big massive gaps or anything, I've just went in and ripped out all the RT, Press TV, etc, etc, etc. Right? Again, just like fucking for full disclosure and shit about what's going on before fucking people's paranoia starts ringing Illuminati fucking alarm bells, you know what I mean? Because that's the world in which we live. But what I'm going to do is now, should I open them all at once? Yeah, no, that's the fucking, Shakespeare had nothing on this question, didn't he know? Should I open them all at once? I think that's the tactic I'll do, and then go through them periodically. So here's a few blasts from the pasts, right up to the present moment, from Kip's Clips Past. So let's see how this pans out. First up, just resize this shit to look good. The way I like it. What is the first one that I'm up? Alright, aye. Even way back when, 2013, I was getting programmed for civil discipline. Oh man, look at that camera. It's went all batshit fucking crazy. I don't know. This is all in the resources or some shit. I don't know, is that camera? No, that camera isn't working properly. What we need to do is turn it off and turn it on again. See, my technical expertise knows absolutely no bounds. No bounds. See, if I worked in IT, switch it off, switch it on. See, fully qualified. Okay, doke. And this is done. That was me just fucking about with some stuff on the computer. I was hiding my face so the Illuminati didn't get me. But that was me going up to an SMP's office. An MSP's office, member of Scottish Parliament's office, up in the £30. His aides and his up in his office, and proceeding to rant and rave about lots of fucking bullshit that I'd heard on the interwebs. And you know what? Why is that acting so fucked up? Hold on, I'm gonna. Have a look at something. Right. Should still be working. One for the money. There we go, it's caught up. So, although I was programmed by the interwebs to go and spew the programming, like nothing, I don't know, I knew nothing about what I was talking about. I was rhyming and repeating shit I'd heard on the internet to this MSP. I'm still proud of myself that I was fucking actually going out and speaking to politicians. You know, even back then, I wanted to do something practical away from the computer screen. Not that there's anything against sitting in front of a computer screen, but it's not where you want to spend the rest of your life. I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe you want to spend the rest of your life stuck imprisoned behind a computer screen because it makes you so scared of the world that isn't a computer screen. But I don't. It's a choice I've made. So, let me get rid of that one and go to the next one. God, I filmed it and everything, look.
Hi, is this
I forgot about this.
questions and answers, yeah?
And of course, me like a fucking batshit tuned crazy Tommy Robinson fan to today, I've got my mobile phone out like, how many is questions? There's the details, stick it in if you want to go and watch that on your own leisure. But again, programmed to go out and do this, but still proud of myself that I was practically getting out on the street. And for me, it was like you've got a balance of madness and what I would say method to the madness. But there's a balance there. There's lunacy, but somewhere deep down there's some sort of a bit of logic when I'm ingesting all the programming from the interwebs telling me to go to the source, do something practical, go to the people that they're talking about, rather than just sit and talk about conspiracies and conjecture online. And that was back in 2013. So, again.
Well, these are troubled times.
Oh, I need to go and delete that one. There's me rhyming and repeating George Galloway shit. Let me go and do that just now. But what I wanted to point you there was, again, there was 2013. That was me ear to the ground with regards to what was happening with the EDL, and that was thanks to listening to George Galloway. So what we'll do it live, do it live. I know this makes for absolutely riveting moving, man. But I need to delete that shit. Otherwise, I need to make sure I'm on top of things for reapplying in a few days' time. So, job's a good one. Let's get... So, don't really listen to the clip, just showing you that this is like a time capsule through my journey. That's why I didn't... That's why going and deleting any of my old back catalogue was a kind of bee in my bonnet for me, because I didn't want to lose any of the complete holes that made my madness at the time. What I'm going to do here as well is... Yep, this one. This is me on Press TV. See, I'm a shell. I need to delete this one as well. But I will show you me at Bilderberg on Press TV. See, even back then, I was fucking sexy enough to fucking get a cut above the rest. Press TV. Fucking, why didn't they employ me, man? Fucking better looking than that fucking weird haircut cunt. Ryan Dawson. Or, old junkie fucking Max Egan. But, hey ho.
The Bourbon Town. For the first time ever out of
the Bilderberg.
Google shut.
Is being done in utter secrecy, in which they have apparently through a charity, which I find astonishing, arranged for the local security to keep us from where it's all going on.
100 protesters getting any closer than this allocated site to make their sentiments clear.
Wait for it.
We have absolutely no idea what these people are doing. It's like, come tell us what you want to do with our world.
I don't like what they do. I don't like the whole system and the setup that's around here. And one of the things they don't like is publicity. So I'm coming down here to give them publicity, which they don't like.
It's no longer a secret. People know about the Bilderberg. Although the BBC pretend they don't exist, there's even a BBC reporter down there now, so it is...
Even though the BBC's pretending they don't exist, the BBC are here not pretending they don't exist. I can even laugh at my own lunacy. The BBC are there reporting on the Bilderberg group, and I'm saying the BBC pretend they don't exist. Now, obviously, like, I understand the essence of what I was saying. I was saying the BBC don't report on it as much as RT and Press TV. But I wasn't as wise back then as I am now.
Getting exposed more.
The mainstream.
There we go, on record. Now I can go and delete that fucking shit. Because although I'm on it, it ain't my own shit. And that don't fly with the YouTubes. So it's gone. I'm not fucking censoring the truth. I'm cleaning my channel to try and get my monetization back, right? So Illuminati confirmed. So that was pretty cool. I've been on Press TV, don't you know? And Channel 4. Even though, look, look at the state of me. See myself on the TV, pause it, like it's just me sitting in the background. And I think that's wee junkie faker sitting with me as well, man. Oh, these were the days. We used to jag up together and all that, you know. Keeps clear. God almighty, this fucking Bluetooth thing is doing my titties in. Alrighty, you. Now, again, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, the lunacy, and the good things I can see going on here. And you can feel free to agree or disagree. The lunacy of, like, it's the Illuminati bloodlines and shit that I'm going down, right? So I'm still ball deep in the Illuminati stuff. The positive, I kept learning. I never, like, just kept at that level of Illuminati retardedness. Also, positive, this was original stuff. Well, if I can remember right. And it's very similar to a lot of the stuff I do just now, but just looking at the symbol, my perception of symbology in the architecture and the layout of the buildings and whatnot in these places.
YouTube, another one of Kip's clips, and wow man, have I got some on the family's gigantic mansion where these events are usually extremely secretive. Right?
But this, man, I go and watch his back. I fucking still like this stuff. All the pictures and stuff. Right, but this is where, right, now, this is the stuff that I do that nobody else does. Well, that's not true. Lots of people out there do that actually, right? But I'm talking about these particular places. Like, nobody, in the best of my knowledge, nobody's ever, and I've ever found, is anybody went and tried to decipher the layout of that chateau in France. And to the best of my knowledge, nobody's done it on the YouTubes anyway, or any books or anything I can find about a lot of the stuff I talk about in my own city, Glasgow. But it shows, to me, that shows where my heart was at, even at the beginning. And for whether that's your bag or not, history, maps, I'm a pig in architecture, the layout of cities, just the general history of the evolution of the city, the genesis of the city, the history of it and stuff. I'm a pig in shit, man. And I was a pig in shit back then. She came 41 minutes. My God. And I was... Anyway. So, I'm pretty proud of that one, even though it is batshit crazy Illuminati stuff. So, let's look at the other one. I think this is another one I might need to go in and delete. But before I delete it, put it into my own content. Clever, eh? So it's not lost to the ether. Jimmy Savile talking about Wogan talking about Jimmy Savile 99. Wogan, a Jesuit that launched David Icke. Terry Wogan's a Jesuit. Why isn't that working? It's been spazzed. Do. 1, 2. It should work now. God almighty, what's going on here? Houston, we got a problem. Dude, there we go. Houston, ground control to Major Tom. We're safe for liftoff. Let me get back to the start of Wogan.
I've heard stories of a strange, haunted-looking figure walking the corridors of Broadcasting House late at night, making a weird, wailing noise. But enough of Jimmy Savile.
Hey, again. Rumours about people knowing about that guy. There was me back in 2013 talking about the Statue of Liberty on the City Chambers. Synchronicities would have it. Let me use my fingers and toes here. Monday the 3rd of December 2018, a mason in a hot tub asks me if I know about the Statue of Liberty in Glasgow. And again, that's the stuff I love. Now, man, the courage, the more confidence in my convictions I've got since sitting chatting with that mason about all this shit I think I see, and him going like that, get yourself out of lodge. I mean, it just told me everything I need to know. Or it told me a lot, actually. It told me a lot. It told me that I'm on the right path. I'm onto the right. I'm sniffing up the right fucking trouser leg here. And the trouser leg I'm sniffing up is the trouser leg of the thirst of knowledge. You're actually genuinely trying to understand what this stuff is. Not that it's a big Masonic satanic panic fucking conspiracy. And I know that still sticks in people's crows and they can't get away from. And I'm not saying secrecy is good. But in the cold, hard honesty and an honest reflection of how the world works and is, for certain things, honesty is needed. Can you imagine being a free-thinking man during the height of the Vatican? You burnt at the stake for fucking having a mind of your own, for fuck's sake. Didn't they say the fucking X, Y, or Z? Right? This secrecy was born out of necessity. And not just in the Masons. The Masons is just the capture-all, go-to. There's 1,000,001 branches up, above, below, fucking to the side. Look at the Skull and Bones. Look at all the fraternities and the universities. Similar structure to Masonic lodges, kinda, but completely different. So there's these structures everywhere. And the necessity for secrecy, if you want to do something good and somebody bad wants to stop you, necessity for secrecy. Flip round the good and the bad, the same applies. It's the way the world works. And I'm trying to get myself out of this naive impression of the world that all we do is need to sit around and say kumbaya and all come together in flower power and everything will be okay. Has anybody looked at human history? Has anybody looked at the amount of genocides that we've all lost fucking track of? The amount of fucking murder, slaughter, rise and fall of fucking empires? This shit ain't gonna fucking stop anytime soon. Because we've got TV that tells you fucking sit around and say kumbaya and everything will be okay, doesn't make it so. The world is going to be constantly full of fucking chaos and strife, war, death and fucking destruction. And I think that's a fair assessment. Anyway, I digress. It's a beautiful wee walk down memory lane, man. And again, that's 2013.
Oh, right to YouTube, another one of
2013. Now, it's crazy because recently, in the last just less than a year or so, man, like, apparently it's manifested a lot of people have got problems with what I'm saying, right? And they fell out with me as an individual because of the opinions I have as the for the truth industrial complex as a whole. And that's fair dues. That's the way the world works. That's the way this fucking landscape, that's the way this game fucking operates. It doesn't make you feel great, but you fucking need to fucking just get on with shit, and the cold hard reality, that's the way it is. My attitude hadn't changed much. Don't know why, all of a sudden. As if, like, all of a sudden I joined the Illuminati. Or, whoa, this guy's whispering in your ear. You must have joined the Masons, you must have joined the Jesuits. No, I just kept fucking thinking and learning. And my mental breakdown started to fucking heal. I started to actually function as a normal human being again. I got my head out of the fucking paranoia. I get my head out my arse. I started going out and interacting with what would be perceived as normal society on almost a daily basis, which relieved so much of my paranoia. You know, this attitude, this cult-like thinking you get in the truth and industrial complex, that if you're not sitting round talking about chemtrails, fluoride, and saving the world from the New World Order, then you're not in the club. And like, oh, look at these dumbed down people sitting around talking about football and X Factor. It's called fucking light entertainment. You know, you can fucking take it or leave it. It's not going to fucking be the end of the world. But you've been programmed to think that way. Well, here's 2013. Again, details on your screen. Go and listen to my attitude back then. 4 years ago, over 4 years ago. I digress. Beautiful we walk down Murmur Lane, as I said. Here is my madness again. I'm going to pawn shops and filming fucking jewellery that comes in all fucking forms and shapes for all sorts of fucking reasons. And do you know what I've got on the way? And this is for my own reasons, my own symbolic. This is a ritual I'm making up for myself and shit, right? So, 24 carat pharaonic gold. Right, but it is 24 carat gold, but it's for India, not fucking Egypt, unfortunately. But it's pharaonic, honestly. Right, it's a gold chain, and I'm going to get a silver golden ratio pendant on it. That means a lot to me. It's language to me. It means to me what it means to me. And fucking Illuminati, if you want to get gaslit with all the bullshit rather than just the knowledge and which all these symbols represent. Right, let's see the Star of David, mathematics. Right, just go and check out the mathematic principles behind the Star of David. If you've got a Star of David and you're you're a thing that I don't even know the word. That's how intelligent I am. You're a geometrist. I don't even know if that's a fucking word. Right? If you're somebody who does drawings or geometry, right, like plans and all that, right? All you need is a Star of David without any measuring tools, and you've got the building blocks to do a drawing board. or start a geometric pattern where you can replicate that and start building plans to build buildings and stuff. Right? It's just knowledge. And because I say the Star of David, don't get gaslit with the Star of David. It's just mathematics. It's just mathematics. It's encoded in it, right? and because I say that, if you now think I'm a fucking Israeli Zionist chill, then you're crazy. All I have done is, in my humble opinion, is understood the real knowledge, not the hairy fairy fucking Wizard of Oz knowledge behind this shit. Anyway, look, that's how crazy I was.
I can see it.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Can't even remember. I think it was a fucking Star of David. There it is.
Right, Archie, thanks.
Pawn shop of Satan. Not mean a fucking pawn shop's got a Star of David in it, and I'm calling it the pawn shop of Satan. There's the satanic panic fucking programming in me there. Right? What a difference a journey makes. What a difference a journey makes. So, again, I like to point to this. I like to point to this to show that I don't exclude myself from the madness that lots of people are going through. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, had a satanic panic in my mental breakdown. BNP take on UKIP.
Another one of CAPSULE.
World is awakening. Can't even remember why I put this in here now.
There's a lot of manipulation going on, covert, whether you know it or not. And I do not condemn people. I am not. I hate the bigots, right? Listen to this very carefully.
Oh God, I think I sound drunk there. But anyway, I can't remember why I put that
All right to YouTube, another one of...
Oh, right. Oh, this is funny. I was getting... What was it? Getting like fucking caught. Oh no, this was a privacy complaint. Actually, I get quite a lot of privacy complaints because I was published. It was all in the public domain, so I was perfectly within my right. Whether I'm not saying it was right to do it, right? In hindsight, I would fucking, and nowadays I would, before fucking putting people's details and all that out there, I would severely check myself before I wrecked myself. But way back when, I was fighting the New World Order, you know, woo woo, I'm righteous, motherfucker. And I get no copyright strikes, privacy complaints and all that. It turned out to be people from Jesuit universities over in Beirut, if my memory serves me correct. And there was like, I think the Jesuits are trying to shut down my channel. But anyway. Well, again, you can go and listen to this and hear how different I am now as to I was then. But you can also go and listen to it and take away a lot of the very genuine historic points and what I believe to be parts of the puzzle that will allow you to get a better idea of what's genuinely going on instead of this Illuminati, deep state, fucking Donald Trump's going to come and kill you. And there was like 2 hours 40 minutes just talking about the history of London because it fascinates me. I don't like. It's not something I need to. It's not like Kev Baker bouncing on camera and trying to pretend he's got a personality. You know, it's not something I have to switch on or try and. This stuff just boom. As soon as I engage with anybody, this is why I'm going to go and do the esoteric tours of Glasgow. It won't be a job. It will be a pleasure. And once I do that first tour and get my arsehole stops twitching that wee bit, second one will be my arsehole will be hardly twitching. By the third one, man, my arsehole will be nice and relaxed. And I'm like, woo, yeah! And there we go. Fucking get something to work towards. Get something positive to do. Sorry, I'm not fighting the New World Order. I know it's a crime to actually go and maybe try and start your own business with something that you're severely interested in and you want to sort of engage people with your love that you have for your city and all the beautiful things that have actually came out of your own place of birth. You know, it's fucking mental. I should be fighting the New World Order and sitting behind my computer just fucking telling everybody about fucking vaccinations and fucking chemtrails. I know. Anyway, so again, I'm showing they are positive. I've got a consistency in what I'm actually interested in. I'm not just a wee fluttering butterfly on the YouTubes talking about shit to get hits and clicks. I had a see for day dot since I started talking about this stuff. It wasn't just to get all the conspiracy clicks and all that for the Knights Templar. It's because my dad was a Mason. I'm sitting with a Masonic fucking Bible. Cunts, the YouTube's programming me that the Masons are baby eaters and all that, and I'm like, something's not right here. I want to find out information, right? And that's if the internet does anything to anybody out there, that's the spark. It should fucking that's the spark that would be a positive thing that if it lit in you, instead of all these social net, closed fucking group, echo fucking chambers, cunts just sitting round parroting fear to each other. How are we going to die this week, brains? Oh, I don't know. Let me look at the news with cold eyes and figure out how they're grilling us this week. I digress. Anyway, how many more of these I got?
Clips, clips.
There's me, Glasgow Necropolis, 2014. Still go up there to this day. That's going to be part of my esoteric tours of Glasgow.
Clips, clips.
Alright to YouTube, another one of Kips.
2016. You, unless I've deleted them, you'll find earlier examples of me pointing at the fraud of WikiLeaks and Assange. And this was still back at the day that if you didn't fucking give Assange and WikiLeaks a gumsy fucking blowjob in the Truth or Industrial Complex, you were flung out the group. You weren't cool in the club. Because they were the fucking genesis of a lot of the content in the Truth or Industrial Complex at the time.
Kips, clips.
Alright to YouTube, another one of Kips.
2016, going up to Loch Lomond again, looking at the history of towns. Now, anybody that knows, anybody that's into the stuff I'm into will know why I was drawn towards a town in Scotland called Alexandra. I can't even fucking say it. Alexandra, right? Because it was a part of this town was built in the Victorian expansion of Glasgow and its suburbs and surrounding areas. This expansion was done by the Masons. The Masons were obsessed, are obsessed with ancient Greece, and part of the history of ancient Greece is Alexander the Great and the lands that he went and conquered. And one of the cities that he set up in Egypt, Alexandra, and that was one of the first libraries, or one of the first known libraries in the world. And the knowledge that was collected, and this is my best understanding, right? I'm not saying it is so. I'm saying this is my best understanding. Aye, and feel free to use that. Anybody out there failing to fucking come up with their own fucking shit, you say. So, and my best understanding is the knowledge that was held in that library is still some of the knowledge that's getting passed down to this day within some of the societies whose MO is to protect this knowledge. And that's my best understanding. And that's the significance of that name. And that's why I knew there's 3 pyramids there. There's a Statue of Liberty. I was talking to the Mason on Monday about the Statue of Liberty there as well. So all these synchronicities are lining up for me. And I know I sound batshit crazy. I don't really care. This is just the way fucking my being is manifesting itself, right? And as hairy-fairy and as fucking fucked up as that sounds, this is all like happening here. Terra firma, touch, fucking feel, fucking... this isn't magic or anything. It's all happening. Right, but there's that's why I'm getting the fucking golden ratio pendant. This shit's it's squaring itself to me. It's the further I go on, the more I see. I'm beginning to see the geometry of the pattern. and how I fit into it, and how I fit into my own pattern of my life. I know it sounds crazy, but anyway. So that was 2016 talking about, and again pig and shit, just talking about architecture and all that.
Keeps clear.
Going into Glasgow Cathedral, and again this is a good way of the marriage of bewilderment and actually practically going and doing something to relieve that bewilderment, to fill in the blanks, to seek the information and knowledge you need to relieve your curiosity. Because that's all it is. It's the burning flame of fucking curiosity that's in man. And we've all got it. Every child has fucking got it. Sometimes that fucking flame has been doused. My flame was doused for ages. The school just fucking put a dampener on my flame. The school didn't know how to fucking let my flame fucking light. But as soon as I taught myself how to feed my flame, woo! Here's the example of the journey that I've been on. Again, that was 2016. Talking about it, internet stuff, and then practically going there to confirm what you see on the internet with the stuff that's actually in physical fucking touching fucking world. Again, couldn't be any prouder of myself if I wanted to be. It's brilliant. An example of how you can turn your batshit craziness into actually like progressing to a stage where you start seeing the knowledge behind the madness instead of just all the fucking fairy shit, all the gaslighting. And again, pig and shit, just walking around.
Keeps clear.
And I know a lot of people aren't on the same page as me with this, but it's my madness and it's where I'm at, and I own it. Registering to vote is signing your ownership of your sovereignty, right? So again, it's the principle of that we are all sovereign individuals. You don't need to seek permission from anywhere for any authority, but that's it's the principles. It's something you have to grasp within yourself and put into practice yourself. Before, well, not before you understand it, but you can only do that. You can only try and put it into place if you do try and understand it. God. Oh, getting a runny nose.
Keeps clear.
Oh, the reason I put that in there is I want to go back to that and now see if the thing has been put in place. The Financial Times, that's paywalled. I'll go through. Right, and that's the big mass, that's the four major players, and look, there's the torture fucking light there, the flame there, and Santander's. Deutsche Bank, Santander, BNI, Mellon, and the broker ICAP. And this was, 2016, and they're talking about it having in place by early 2018. So it'd be worthwhile going and double checking that. I know Russia have got an alternative to SWIFT. I know, well, from this article that the banks were talking about using blockchain technology to do interbank transfers and stuff. I haven't heard if it's been put into place. I'd be surprised if it hadn't, because we all know that's the way things are heading. But I thought that would be a good one to go and do an extra wee bit of research on. So stick that there for later.
Keeps clear.
All right to you.
I've seen this one and I'm proud of myself for scratching beneath the circus of the shite. And this was the this was me noticing that when the P5+1 deal gets signed, the first thing that happened was Iran's markets get opened up to like Visa and MasterCard. Basically, like credit cards, the SWIFT payment get opened up to Iran, whereas it was previously shut. So even though there's still blatantly obvious a geopolitical tug-of-war argument going on with Iran, which you could argue goes back over 2,000 years. That's my argument. This the war that's going on with Iran, the tug-of-war, the tit for tat, whatever you want to call it, the geopolitical struggle between the anti-Iranian elements and the pro-Iranian elements, My best guess, this beef, because that's an historic word. This beef goes back over 2,000 years, 2,500 years roughly. That's my humble belief. That's why you get that, because it was the Greek Empire fighting with the Persian Empire back in the day. Greek was the birthplace of Western civilization. And who's fighting each other just now, or who's going at it right now? And there was, after the P5+1 deal got put in, it was... What's that? Oh, aye, and I start talking about... I'd have removed that part from Chatham House. But I was talking about Richard Dalton. He's the guy from Chatham House, which was then, I don't know if he still is, was the first UK ambassador to Iran. And he was the guy that was sent into the ambassador into Libya to bring down Gaddafi. I mean, to bring Gaddafi back into the world club, you know. So when my argument was, what's happening to Iran is it's a slow death. There's two elements out there. There's ones that wanted to go in and bomb them in a hard death, and there was another one that wanted to go in and slow kill with debt and a bit a coup, a soft coup maybe. Order of St. George. Oh, that's what he's in order of. Anyway. And again, sorry, I have to do this, man. I know it's horrible, but I need to blow my beak. Can't breathe, can't talk. Anyway, counter the counterfeit truthers, see through the fear porn Friday. Now, again, what will be interesting, let me see. This will be back in the day when... Aye. Right. Now, I'm just obviously trying to have a wee quick look at the heads that bounce in and who were on there. And to the best of my recollection, when I'm sitting talking about back then, all the fucking fraudsters out there and the truther, all the counterfeit truthers, right? Nobody was like going like that here, like, we're friends, but I disagree with what you're saying there or whatever. No, everybody's blowing smoke up my arse. But then years later, when I say the exact same shit, different words and all that, it triggers cunts. Because I start pointing out the cult-like mentality and all that, and then the people within the cult fucking... But anyway, I shouldn't be talking about this stuff. I don't know what the answer to this is. Maybe a better headset or something, or a better Bluetooth thing. No idea.
They have predominantly using fear. Was, well, fear is only present, and correct me if wrong.
And I get like a full house, fucking everybody, man, and you're like understanding is the only way to defeat the fear porn. I'm very proud of that fucking title. And see when I wrote that, I didn't just fucking write it because it sounded good. I wrote it because I fucking believed. I do believe it. It was the fucking shit that's running through my head at the time and I wanted to talk about. And I continue to do and put into practice and talk about the counterfeiter truthers and all that. And how they're manipulating us all with fear and shit. This isn't something new. I've been saying in the last fucking year or two. I've been saying it for years. But anyway, again, beautiful wee fucking journey down a time.
Clips, clip.
Oh, call me mental. Call me mental. I did catch a Pulse jet engine test with British Aerospace Engineering, which is close to me, on camera. And call me a loon ball if you want, but I did.
Alright to YouTube, another one of application. identical to what I recorded.
What's this?
And then there's a break in it and it starts again. It actually sounds like my recording.
Right, shut up, you dick. Go to your recording now. Stop all your bullshit. Thinking you're Blade with day glasses on your dick. Fucking hell, go to my recording. Right, but I go through all the... And again, a pulse jet engine isn't a conspiratard thing. It's not flat earth or something. This is known science. There's been working models of this. And there's been known tests of it and all that as well, just to what extent and by what parties and areas of the world hasn't really came out. But I've heard it. Anyway, so I was proud of that. That is pretty cool, actually, catching your own UFO
so let's conspiracy theory battering. Go and look in my...
Right. That's my audio, which is exactly the same audio that's on that one.
It's definitely louder than any firework I've ever heard. Going off continuously. At the back of 5 on a Saturday night.
Got the details on the screen there. Nobody even believe. Anyway, I'm just a mad loon ball filming fireworks. It wasn't fireworks. It was the exact same thing that's been reported to be the pulse jet engine before. The exact same. The details on your screen if you want to find it.
Cips clip.
Please
this is
pick
the
up this
original
audio. There is not a firework in the sky.
Anyway.
Kip.
Now, this was the when Le Pen and all that. This was Trump being elected. Trump's been elected for about not be 2 years in January, won't it? So I think Trump had just been elected by this point, and if my memory serves me correct. And what I would want to say is just when I'm proud of myself for documenting and keeping an eye on the rise of the right before anybody was even, well, in my opinion, before anybody was even getting their panties in a bunch about the alt-right, before Tommy Robinson had his wee army and all that together. But you could see the rise of this movement, and it wasn't just in the UK, it was through Trump in America, Le Pen, Wilders, the Belgium cunt as well. Anyway.
Cips clip.
France has fallen, right? This was when...
Cips.
This was before Macron got elected, I do believe. Sarkozy was in the way out, Macron was in the way in, and there was riots all over it. And that was February 2017, right? So not even a year ago. The same shit's happening, and France is falling again! No, France is just rioting all the fucking time. They're French! Fuck's sake! They get fucking kegs of wine and fucking baguettes to go and munch through, man. No wonder they want to fucking strike all the time. You know what I mean? Is anybody aware of, like, sort of a 2 years of history? Do you know what I mean? Not even like 20 years or 200, just 2 years of history. If you're even aware of 2 years of history, you wouldn't be pointing to this French thing going, it's just the French being fucking French. And I'm not saying I disagree or agree with the fucking protesters. Good luck to you. I hope you get your petrol for fucking free. But using what's happening in France as part of the propaganda to tune people to the moon all over the world, politically in their own countries, is bizarro to me. What the fucking French cunts want to protest their government about what prices on tomatoes, baguettes, fucking garlic, or fucking petrol? What's it going to do with fucking Swedish meatballs or Trump's fucking quiff? That's my point. Anyway, so France has fallen. I seen that and I thought that sounds really familiar. It was happening just now. Donald Trump, will you be my Valentine? Not the Infowars Nightly News. This is me talking about Donald Trump and the alt media just being one thing. The togetherness. There's no separation. They are the one entity. And that was like about a year ago. So, oh God almighty. Keeps happening. Shut it down. Turn it back on.
Another bizarro pattern that I'm seeing coming out.
And this was me monitoring the rise of the right. February, which has happened in Germany. Merkel's never been in a... Merkel and her party have never been in such a weak position in Germany.
Keeps clear.
This is me talking about, again, although I'm suffering from madness, I'm practically going out into the world to try and find information to relieve my madness. And that includes going to UK column meetups and all that as well. And I'm asking people who's going, who wants to go and all that. And people did show up. And you know who you are and kudos and stuff. But a lot of people just can't fucking drag themselves away from the computer. You know what I mean? Like on the computer, I'm fighting the new... Right, well at least be honest about the fact that you can't drag yourself away from your computer. Do you know what I mean? Don't bounce up there like you're ready to fight the New World Order and take to the streets and fucking don't like this and don't like that. When in reality, and you even know that to be true for yourself, you can't get out of the house or away from your computer. Right? Because ultimately there are people that fucking actually want to go and do this. And they're just fucking, it's every cunt's time's getting wasted. Anyway, I digress.
Keeps clips.
Alrighty YouTube, and
Wales again, just monitoring the rise of the right in France with Le Pen. I was just proud of monitoring the rise of the right.
Keeps clips.
Truth lies in your own discernment, right? Back in 2007. Think for yourself, go and figure out fucking things for yourself. You have to decide for yourself what's true and what's not true. If there is even anything that's a definitive truth. I still hear people out there saying, well, if it's true, it's true. Well, no, really, man. Not really. Have you ever heard a lawyer? A good one. Fucking make anything sound like anything. So, anyway, I was just proud of myself for that bold statement. Truth lies in your own discernment. Not in fucking me telling you what it is, but when you telling yourself what it is. Training your brain into thinking for itself. Again, March 2017. Nothing new here. Time to question alt media just like the MSN. Wag the dog has came to the internet. But you're flung out, called crazy, called a usurper, Illuminati, deep state, fucking paedophile protector and all that, because you're questioning a bunch of fucking scam artists at best, propagandists at worst.
Keeps.
World rise of populism continues as Le Pen are far ahead of rivals in secret poll. So again, proud of myself, monitoring the rise of the right.
Keeps clear.
The Skull and Bones, instead of running to Illuminati, Walt Disney was eating babies. I actually went and found out what the Skull and Bones was. It's the Russell Trust. And then I found out what the Russell Trust was, and what businesses they were, and who they were associated with. And that's how I can say the Russell Trust are the same people that are behind the UK column. Do your own due diligence. Truth lies in your own discernment. I don't need any cunt to confirm that for me, because I've confirmed it for myself. I advise people to do the same. Otherwise, live in fear. Or Illuminati's going to get you.
Keeps clear.
Talking about the meme. Proud of myself, keeping an eye on the meme. The people constantly demoning the United Nations. Not that I'm a fan of them, but the people demonising the United Nations consistently have a political and propagandistic agenda. And that's what I was documenting, because I was saying what I see. Because I'm using my own discernment. I'm seeing weirdos for no reason bouncing up and demonising the UN. Right, well, okay, but what have you got to replace it? Because anything that replaces it is the New World Order. You understand that, you dick? People protesting about the New World Order are the ones trying to bring down the United Nations. Think about it. That's what I did. That's how I came to the conclusions. This is my wee journey of how I came to the conclusions I have. Here's a documenting a consistent trick for these fannies, bouncing up and going, oh, I can't carry on, I can't donate if you don't donate. He done it then, and then he repeated it not too long ago as well. He's a fucking fraud at best, propagandist at worst. Baldy Itchy Allen fully documented that guy's lies and bullshit and fucking... Anyway, David Icke's Gimp Boy. UK Column meet-up tonight. Again, went to the UK Column meet-up. Not everything is a hoax. This is when, again, you get flung out of the conspiratard truther industrial complex cult if you went round and said, I don't think all these things that you're calling hoaxes are hoaxes. I think people are dying and getting stabbed and shit. And you're all fucking swallowing pissed poor fucking fake shit on the internet. But I can fucking... honestly, triggers people. People that are bought into all the hoax shite, everything's a hoax, really triggers them. That's me just talking about YouTube killing the truther industrial complex, and because YouTube are killing them, that's how it's affected my monetisation. Anyway.
Clips, clips.
Alrighty, YouTube.
Again, talking about it on the computer and then practically
another one
going...
of Kips Clips.
Oh.
Clip.
Talking about it, knowing about it, then practically going and actually showing you about it.
I've came to Alexander and stuff, like during Victoria times and stuff. Sean.
I can show it you, dick.
Nope.
Anyway, there you go. Statue. Oh, that was a good wee shot there. Right, Statue of Liberty in Alexandra. Again, if you can read the language, you know what it means. You know who put it there and you know what it represents.
You know why? Why? That's show business. That's why we're here. I see.
Right, and this was Kips Clips. Beautiful, mate. Does brilliant remixes and all that. Taking my and condensing it into a nice, beautiful wee clip. And it's me talking about Wag the Dog coming to the internet. A very easy, graspable concept, which I think is powerful to make people snap out of this mass hypnosis that David Icke and his ilk have put people in.
Clips, clips.
So over a year ago, talking about Tommy Robinson and Rebel Media's fraud. Trying to think what one this was. I'm sure... yeah, it was them asking for legal donations because Tommy was arrested for attempted journalism. When he wasn't arrested for attempted journalism, he was arrested for contempt of court, which he then pleaded guilty to after receiving God knows how much money, thousands, hundreds of thousands in donations, right? Isn't that hard to work out? I ain't going to get upset about it anymore. If you're a windy licker, give him as much money as you want. But he's a fraud. Anyway, he's a fraud and he's going to end up martyred indeed.
Clips, clips.
Again, not just sitting behind my computer fucking bumping my gums saying I can say a lot of things. I actually want to go up there and practically speak in front of people. Although doing this shit is very disheartening. Because you go there thinking it's all about Palestine, when it's not. It's about people fucking having pissing competitions of who can be the biggest man, the coolest man, the biggest speaker. I've got the megaphone. I went up there and went, here, I want to say something about Palestine. Is that okay? Can I get... No, you're not getting the megaphone and all that. Fucking wallopers. And like, I'll fucking power to this cunt. He's fucking... oh, God. It was around this time. It was around that. And then me going to the Palestinian fucking thing, getting called an Israeli fucking shill by all the fucking fucking pro-Palestinian fucking windy lickers. That just made me, fuck you, fuck both of yous fucking groups. Fucking Mossad and fucking Palestinian fucking paranoia fucking warriors. Fuck both of yous. Anyway, again, proud of myself for having the balls to go and stand in the fucking stairs on my soapbox in the middle of fucking Glasgow and say what I want to say. So I'm not just a keyboard warrior. I actually want to put some of these things that I can do on the YouTubes into place in the real world. Anyway, as I said, once I get my first esoteric tour of Glasgow down, man, I'm going to be flying. Once that initial nervousness is away, this spring I'm going to start doing it. It's a good thing, but I'm now affected. Now I can't even earn my 14 pence a fucking day. But anyway, so this is us getting back up to modern day. Stop our internal wars before stopping world wars. This is like fucking deal with your own problems before you start trying to fight the new world order. Exact same fucking concept, same idea. All these people projecting into the world like they're the fucking Captain Planet and they're going to go and save everybody with just one YouTube video at a time. When they're home, they're not even addressing or dealing with a lot of the shit in their own life. Do what you want as an individual. To me, what I say to myself, it's a better... your priorities should be looking after yourself, taking care of yourself, before making sure that you've got your boat's got no holes in it. 5. Before you try and start saving anybody else. Those concepts make perfect fucking sense to me, and not only do they sound nice and make people fucking smile and think you're fucking cool on YouTube, if you genuinely believe them, put the principles into practice in your own life, and you'll see your life improving. Anyway.
Cips Clip.
And there's August of this year. Don't be a fucking martyr for the Tooth Industrial Complex. How many people have martyred their lives? Martyred their brains? They've turned their brains to mush. There's no point of return. They'll probably never be able to fucking take part in any normalness ever again. And even like me saying that word normalness is, oh, so what's normal? Normal to what? Well, hold on, mate. Fucking come and fucking give me a conversation for 5 minutes and I'll tell you if I think you're normal or not. If you can watch somebody drink a can of Diet fucking Coke without fucking spazzing out, you're normal. And no, I'm not a fan of aspartame. Just not going to get my fucking knickers in a twist about fucking morons drinking cans of fucking Diet Coke if they want to. Fucking batter in, pig and shit, go and fucking put the cans up your ass. I don't care. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I did. I fucking loved it. But no, you're no many love that shit. And let's see if I can get my channel back after deleting all that stuff. So, reapply after the 9th, see what happens. So there, I've went and purged my channel of all my RT, of all my Russian robot shit. Basically, of all my pro-Trump Russian robot shit, which at the time I thought was the truth. I didn't understand it was pro-Trump Russian propaganda. But now I do. I've removed it, hopefully. But still quite proud. Over the years, I've managed to put up nearly 2,000 original... 2,000 videos of my own fucking content. My own stupid face. I'm quite proud of that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. How long have I been going? Oh, 1 hour. Beautiful. Thumbs it up. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all the good stuff. Remember what I do here, it's digital busking. I have no monetization. Everything's available and accessible, free of charge. I hope to do such a good job that people who will consider using your spare change, not your life savings, on the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And a mega thanks to everybody that does. It does give you that genuine information feedback loop that there, although few, there are some who genuinely find value in what I do. Which, again, just like that conversation I had with the Mason in the hot tub, gives me confidence. And I know that's a bad thing, especially in Britain. It's hard to even fucking say you've got confidence in your own abilities about X, Y, or Z, because then some fucking psycho babble mumbo jumbo twat on YouTube will start going, ego, 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 ego. Aye, okay, Egon. You go to the back of the queue with every cunt else fucking thinking about, what's my ego? Well, every cunt else is like, alright, hold on, I'm going to ride this bitch up to the top of the fucking queue, get the best bitches, the best jobs, and have a whale old time. Ta-ta, tit heads! Anyway, but hey, it's a lot of jungle out there, don't you fucking better believe it? No, it's fairy cups and rainbows. If everybody just came together and played humbug, we would all gravitate and levitate like the pyramids did. Aye, bounce on your flying carpet, Aladdin. Anyway, again, I fucking loved that. There's a wee fucking time capsule of fucking Kip history, man. 2,000 videos of my own content deep. And there's my progression, there's my fucking journey, which hasn't stopped, by the way. It's going to keep going. So in another 8 years, we'll be able to look back and go, wow, even 2018, I was more tuned to the moon then than I am now. Hopefully, because I genuinely want to keep progressing. Up the way, and not down the way, into fucking rabbit holes that will keep your head fucked for fucking years. Do you ever seen bendy water? You ever seen bendy water? Does a tree make a noise when I shove it up your arse and I cut your ears off? I'm sure that's it. If I cut your ears off and shove a tree up your arse, does it make a noise? Think about it. Forever, in fact. Just go over there and be perplexed. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, just be perplexed. Going round in circles and loops of Illuminati, demon, magic, goblins, devil, satanic panic, whatever you want. Just don't seek out the real, true knowledge that's right in front of our fucking faces if you want to go and seek it out. Nah, sit in front of a computer screen, tune to YouTube, and let YouTube tell you the TV's bad, and let YouTube tell you if you watch television, you're dumb. Let YouTube tell you, yes, I'm an individual and I don't listen to mainstream media, so I know what's going on in the world because I get my news from YouTube. Let YouTube tell you all this stuff. Chemtrails, lizard shit, the whole shebang. YouTube loves you. Anyway, thumbs up, share it, good to go. Thanks for listening, everybody. Catches.
Kips clips.